See, when you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite.
Let's play that again, y'all.
See, when you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite.
Okay, let's do that one more time for the females in the back. For those in the back, when y'all do come
See,
in.
when you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite.
Yes. So let's get into this. Okay, you guys, my name is DAZZLE. It's very, very late. But I was up and I just so happened to see something that I had already told you guys a long time ago. Not even a long time ago, not so long ago. People didn't like it. But yes, Jaguar does her business. And you know what her business is? Her business is calling CPS for no goddamn reason. So that's her business. Please hit the like button coming into the chat. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so when I do go live, okay? When you do clownery, okay, when you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite. Now we have Tasha K, who just did a trilogy of a documentary. You know what I'm saying? Airing out Jaguar, Wright, and I wouldn't even consider it as dirty laundry for. I'll consider it as Jaguar Wright went online and bought her family business online because you guys love to hear people tell their truths. But the problem with telling your truth is that you have someone who has their truth. Okay? So you told your truth about your family online. So your family decided to tell their truth online. That's just what it is. Accountability. And it's clownery on both parts. Instead of the family, because technically the family was defending themselves. It might have been a little bit of clownery because they went to Tasha K. But I feel like at the end of the day, they're not really at fault. They're not. No one told her to talk about her kid. No one told her to talk about her husband. No one told her to talk about her father. That's the truth. Yes. No one told her these things, right? And I'm going to just go ahead on and highlight the fact, before I even do this reading, I'm going to highlight the fact that I did numerous of tarot readings on this lady, right? And I just got to tell y'all, I told y'all so. Y'all sitting there justifying the fact that not everybody, but a lot of people was justifying the fact that she called CPS or the police. Matter of fact, I think she called the police and said Toxic Diamond wanted to harm herself. Her and her friends over there that's calling CPS and calling the police and stuff. I told y'all that she did that. Somebody underneath my chat, I'm gonna go ahead, because you know, people act like, I'm just sitting here talking out the side of my ass. I told y'all that. She did do that. Her and her friends did that, right? And now you see another incident where she did that again. So I feel like at the end of the day, this shows you who she is. If someone shows you who they are, believe them. Okay, so I'm about to show you guys. Okay, let me see. I'm going to show you guys this. Okay, so I put my videos on private because what I wanted to do. She deleted the comments. Oh, you ever get somebody to comment underneath your stuff and then hold on, I'm about to see if I can find it. But yeah, but pretty much it was more so like this. Let me see. I can't find it, but pretty much you have people online sitting here, going to tarot readers' channels and getting mad if you say something different about their favorites that they don't want to hear. And I'm somebody who tells you what you don't want to hear. So basically, through the whole process of me telling people like Jaguar is a liar and a manipulator, okay, and a gaslighter. No one wants to believe that. But look at you, someone who's showing you who they are. Matter of fact, Y'all don't even want to believe her family. And they're telling you who she is. Y'all don't want to believe videos of her acting a certain way. And the videos are telling you who she is. Honestly, she called her mom. She called her mom and basically bullied her mom into saying what she wanted her to say. Gaslit her, what else? Sympathy baited, all types of stuff, manipulated the conversation. It was just a lot. She did a lot of fuck shit. And it's sad because it's like you see this person as what they're doing and no one wants to say anything. That's how I know they have to know it's in the energy of the reads. It's not you being personal about their faith. They don't care. See, what they want me to do is they want me to pull like a Queen of Swords in a reverse, which is somebody who honestly is someone who does not take accountability, pretty much snotty, pretty much is, conniving and all those things. But they want me to tell y'all that the Queen of Swords in the reverse is a good person. That type of shit. But no, but like I said, it's just funny how all these things are happening and you're seeing who she is and no one is. It's like it has to be something else. Or like her son literally said that he does not have autism, and he told Tasha that, look, after finding out that that's what's being said, I don't have autism, and I find it highly insulting. So what y'all gonna do is, because Jaguar said he had some type of debilitating autism. Basically, he can't do anything for himself, right? He needs help. He can't do anything for himself. All types of shit. Come to find out, the boy lives on his own. He's in college and he's highly intelligent. Is he socially awkward? Yes. But I have a cousin just like him. And his name, I ain't going to tell y'all his name, but he's super duper smart. Never autistic. That's not something you're going to put side and side with this person. Highly intelligent. Talks just like Jaguar's son, Little Sam. So, honestly speaking, if he told y'all that he found it insulting, you guys are still insulting him by saying that he has a form of autism or he's slow. So it's like y'all gonna want to believe whatever y'all want to believe. And about this victim shit, I'm so tired of y'all talking about victims. Yes, I'm about to do this reading, but I'm gonna just tell y'all I'm tired of people using some victim shit. Believe a victim. Okay, somebody could have done something to a victim, but I mean, honestly speaking, I don't believe she's walking in the spirit of a victim when you're calling CPS on somebody, not because something happened to a child, but because they talk to your family and put it on the internet, even though you put your family on the internet first without their consent. Just like she put her mom's phone call on the internet and her mom didn't even know that she was being recorded. Why y'all not seeing that? But see, y'all see what y'all want to see. Y'all get it, but y'all don't want to get it. Why? Because you guys follow blindly. Okay? And that's why I don't like biased people. That's why, for real, I get a lot of thumbs down on my videos because people don't like what I have to say. And it's just common sense. I'm not going to tell y'all what y'all want to hear. And then y'all tell me I'm lying. And then this comes out. And it sounds about right. Jaguar Wright likes to call the police and CPS on people. Jaguar Wright is a manipulator. You know what she got the first time I ever did a reading on her on my live? Her outcome was the Page of Swords in a reverse. That is a manipulator. That is honestly a very cunning type of person. That's someone who plot secretly behind your back and talk trash about you behind your back. She was talking trash about her family on the internet behind their back. She was recording her mother behind her back and putting it on the internet. And she called CPS outright in front. So now she grew up and became the Queen of Swords in the reverse. This is a bitch that do the shit in front of your face now. Okay, so anybody who follows that, you know what? The only way You know what? I was talking to my friend, and I told her, you know why people don't like the fact that Tasha K, and I'm not even a Tasha K fan. I done did a lot of videos talking shit about Tasha K and reading Tasha K ass too. But however, the only reason why a lot of people did not like that interview with her family members is because it struck a nerve. And you know what nerve is struck? Because you have people that like to come online and talk shit about people. And oh my God, tell their story. Tell their story. I wouldn't tell my story. I have a testimony. People did this, that, and the third to me. And it's supposed to be okay. But oh my goodness, I can be touched. Somebody can literally come online and debunk my story. This don't sit right. This don't sit right with me. Oh, that's because y'all like to go online and talk about people. And it don't sit right because now it's letting you know that people could go online and debunk whatever you say about them. Y'all didn't like that. It hit different. Because why y'all just like Jaguar, right? Whoever agree with that shit is just like her. They like calling CPS on people for no reason. And then they'll find the reason. Like the reason why, oh, Toxic had it coming because she does this and she does that. Bitch, no, she didn't. Stop lying. Okay, so let's see. What is the energy surrounding the situation with this whole I'm gonna call CPS on Tasha K and the outcome? Let's go ahead on and see. But I mean, I'm just tired of people just lying for people and just obviously at the end of the day, you think that she wants to go out to Clive Davis. I'm trying to figure out since she been online, how come she hasn't been talking about industry shit? The only thing she's been doing is bashing people, like bashing celebrities that she has a problem with, and it's one-sided, and going after other YouTubers. Where is going after Clive Davis? How can you be going after Clive Davis calling CPS? But I'm pretty sure you guys are going to make up an excuse why. You know what I'm saying? So please give me the energies surrounding this situation with that, right? The outcome. Because it ain't nothing but buffoonery and some bullshit. 1, 2, 3. But you said, yeah. You said, LOL, that's a shame. She's in a treacherous spirit. Yes. And you know what? People are still hyping it up. No one cares. Y'all cannot tell me about mental illness if you guys are hyping up that shit. Because you know something's wrong. And then if you've seen those videos when she was in the hotel and when she was talking to the father's mother, you can tell what she does. Everybody's schizophrenic. Everybody's touching her. Everybody's trying to attack her. It's always help. Because when they're calling the police, they're across the room or something like that. And she's going to sit there and scream or call the police as well and say that this person is hurting them and touching her and all those other things. So I swear, if y'all don't understand that type of spirit, then y'all are in trouble in 2021. That's when I'm getting mentally ill. Yes. And and out of anything, you should not want to promote that shit. People shouldn't want to promote it. But they do. Why? Because they want to think, because her story. They want to really go after, they want to say it's so right because they really feel like the industry is so wrong. But I'm like, she's a problem. Y'all can sit here and listen to her talk about how she immediately cheated on her husband as soon as she went on the road and she was fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry and found nothing wrong with it, right? And then when her husband says what happened, it's a problem. Yeah, it's exploitation of the mentally ill. Yes, it is. And then not only that, now she's saying that she did all that to her husband while they were still married, right? And together, right? But then turn around and say that she doesn't want to get married. She doesn't want to live in sin and she has to marry whoever she's talking to. That's why she has her second husband. She doesn't want to live in sin. right? So you want to get married, but then when you do get married, you want to cheat on them, and that's still living in sin, right? I don't know. Y'all are funny. People are funny. Not you, but I'm just saying people are very funny. So let's see. What is the energy surrounding Jaguar, Wright, Cole, and CPS on Tasha K, and what's the outcome? It's about control. It's all about control. Okay, you ready for this? Okay, the control. Jaguar Wright is mad. Jaguar Wright needs money. Okay. Jaguar Wright is mad and she needs money. You said manipulation. Yes, it is. Manipulation 101. But people act like they don't want to see it. No, they act like they don't see it, but for real, they just don't want to see it. You see it. Because I'm pretty sure in real life, y'all, a lot of people would not, in real life, think that behavior is okay. Yeah, playing the trump card against her. You know what she did? It's two things that happened in the past, okay? What happened is somebody of authority she doesn't like, right? So, and this is about the emperor, right? So it can be the fact that her husband put his foot down. She doesn't like that. She doesn't like the fact that Tasha K, who has a larger audience and more people believe her, even though that sometimes she's questionable too, than her, and put order into things because see, she's chaotic and she doesn't like the fact that order and structure came into play so you can get a better understanding of what Jaguar Wright is. So now she has become the Prince of Wands, okay? The Prince of Wands, let's see. She's trying, okay, so she's trying to do what Tasha's doing in a sense. But see, she's doing it the wrong way because she's off. So it's her trying to go after this creative venture of being a YouTuber, and matter of fact, being a messy YouTuber, okay? And it's actually her trying to control the narrative and try to make it seem like Tasha K is a bad parent. So now you must go against Tasha K because she's a bad parent. She's abusing her child in some way. So let's call CPS. And my followers need to understand this. But in all actuality, she got male energy. So she got some male energy on her, some toxic masculinity on her. She could have been a man on some real shit. But this toxic masculinity that's inside the Jaguar, with that chemical imbalance going on, you know Jaguar is a rock star, right? She is a singer. But she's in the reverse. This is somebody who does not want to lose. And believe it or not, Jaguar Wright has a problem with women. Not any type of woman, but a successful woman who's talking shit about her. It bothers her. It bothers her soul. Okay, that's why she talks about Mary J. Blige and stuff like that, because she sees that divine feminine and she wants to be feminine, but that male, that toxic masculinity that's within her is telling her, And she doesn't want to lose either, so she'll play dirty. She doesn't like to lose, okay? Also, her issue is she's in constant competitions with she's in constant competition with others' success. Yes. And you know, anybody, and that's actually mentally ill right there. That is really psychotic. It's insane because, to be honest with you, if you're in competition with someone else's success, you're never going to win. Okay? It's always going to be like you're never winning. So that is insanity. You have to be in competition with yourself. It's always going to feel like you ain't never going to win. And it's always going to feel like you're a victim. That's why she has the Empress in the reverse. She's upset. She's so upset with this Emperor in the reverse. She doesn't like it. And matter of fact, she feels like she has to, and it's not just about that. It's about a coin at the end of the day. She ain't got no money, right? And she ain't got no stability. She ain't got nothing to lose. And she feels like she needs to do something with that Empress card because she feels like she can't get her abundance on her own. So she has to do what she has to do, which is called CPS. Call them people's on her. So her whole object is to say Tasha K does not know how to take care of her child, her baby. Okay? That's what she's doing. Manipulative. Also, the King of Wands in the reverse is a manipulator. Okay? So don't ever get it twisted. She's an exact manipulator. Okay? She's manipulating you guys to think that Tasha K is a bad parent. And even though I'm not really that fond of Tasha K, I'm not gonna lie and say that she's a dirty parent. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna call CPS for no reason. And for those who like doing that, y'all some shit too. Okay. Also, this Three of Swords in the reverse. People wish that she just get over this shit. Because guess what? Ain't nobody in their right mind after all this stuff that's going on. Should not nobody in their right mind just up and believe you. You're not what you used to be. Okay, you're not what you used to be. He said that's trash. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Call it for what it is. People need to start calling things as they are. Believe it. And you know what? This Three of Swords in the reverse tells me that, look, whatever she had in the past, it ain't coming back. So she needs to move forward and do something else. All that talking about singing, what singing? What? You're a rock star in the reverse. You're bitter. What singing? What? What singing? You're singing to CPS. That's what you're doing. You're singing and manipulating CPS. Okay. The Four of Swords, what she needs to do is she needs to rest her mind. Because like you said, this is mental illness. She needs to rest her mind. Okay. Because her mind is going, she needs to rest her mind. But I think slowly but surely with this Justice card, things will be dealt with fairly. She should rest. This is what she should do. But I don't think that she's going to. If she's not taking medications, she needs to take a chill pill, and she's not taking it. Okay? This is also indicative of a pill to me. She's not taking medication. She's not doing anything like that. She's in the car. She's technically a gypsy now because she's going from place to place. And she's being positively rewarded for fuck shit. Okay, so she's not going to take a rest. She needs to. She needs to take a real chill pill. Her mind is racing. She's not over the past. She blames other people. She's bitter. She's a manipulator. She has a problem with successful women. And to make it so bad, you say you're for black women, you're for victims and stuff, but she has a problem with successful black women. And pretty much things will balance itself out. The Justice card, that Libra card, it's about balance, right? Slowly but surely, things will balance itself out, right? Because at the end of the day, she doesn't know for a fact that Tasha K is a bad parent. Okay? Well, we're already in the worst part. So if the outcome is the Justice card, then I guess we're almost close to the end game. And matter of fact, she doesn't want to be on social media no more. But the problem is with Jaguar, she has interference. She can't look at that. You can't get the picture because your mind is clouded. Your mind, you can't see clearly. Mental entrapment. She can't see what she has to do. You know what I'm saying? She's done way too much. All of this is overindulgence. She's done way too much on the internet, and she doesn't see what she has to do. She doesn't see what she's doing is bad. She doesn't see it. So she has to take a chill pill. She has to relax. But I think things will balance itself out. Now, if we're going to talk about mental illness, that means she has a chemical imbalance going on right now. And I think eventually it will. and the truth will be known, we know that that's a lie, and we know that she's only being petty. But I feel like, at the end of the day, it will balance itself out. So I guess we're at the end game. Like I said, you said, will it get worse? Oh, okay. Is JW a part of the problem in the industry? Now, here's a good question, because she went out here to go out her way to talk about the industry, but she turned out to be negative, right? And then it makes me think, because if you let people keep talking, they tell you who they are. If you were out here sucking and effing everybody on that tour and whoever else, just to make your husband feel bad and to do what you want to do, and then you slander, curse out, manipulate, and everything else, I mean, you don't sound any better than the people that you're talking about. So I want to know, was she part of the problem? Because she says she wants to be a whistleblower, but is she part of the problem? Is Jaguar Wright part of the problem in the industry? Or is she just mad she ain't in the industry no more? How that? So is she a part of the problem? 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And this is gonna be my last reading on Jaguar Wright, so I don't even want to do one anymore. I sensed when she first came out that she was not telling her truth. She was telling stories. See, I've been saying this, right? She's a manipulator. She can make you see stuff and turn the picture this way and be like, well, look, it looks this way. So honestly, I think I said that about her and about Tasha K before, when I said the best lies are told when you put a couple of truths in there, and then boom, the lie gets better, right? So to me, I feel like what she has done is basically get a one part of the truth, manipulate it and blow it up, put it around a bunch of lies to make it sound cute, put some sauce on it, and then give it to you. The way she told it sounds so real. Yeah, liars sound real. That's just like the boogeyman. People think that, like when you see a serial killer and stuff like that, you're going to think there's this big, bad, Michael Myers looking, Jason Voorhees looking type of person. And really, the serial killer looks very meek, very unassuming, or even handsome and outgoing. You would never think that it would be that person. But all in all, it's them. So I think the best liars don't look like liars or don't sound like liars, So you have to be aware of that. So is Jaguar Wright very charismatic? Yes. Is Jaguar Wright a part of the industry problem, like the problems in the industry? Is she a part of the problem? And I think in the way she is. Okay. I'm going to just tell y'all with this 9 of Cups, I feel like there's an entitlement here. She felt entitled. She felt like she should get things her way, right? And even though she went on the road and she was singing and all this other stuff, but I felt the sense of she didn't really feel like she had to work that hard or she had to listen to others. It's entitlement. She's entitled. She feels like she should have more than what she has without putting in the work that she was supposed to put in. She talked all that shit online, and pretty much when she could have been promoting her music, when she could have been promoting all this, she talked all that shit. And basically, like, that's what I was just typing, entitlement. Yes, she was talking all that shit online, and at any given moment, she could have used every moment to talk about her music and everything like that, but she didn't want to do that. She wanted to stay on the drama. And so when she only sold like 15 copies or something like that, and she got mad at all her followers and even Instagram and everything else like that, that was her entitlement coming out. Because she didn't work to push that music at all. And people who wanted to see her or listen to her did not want to listen to her music. They wanted to listen to mess. But people don't want to see that. And the problem is because she's entitled, she couldn't progress. She couldn't have progress. She wanted to reach a new cycle. She wanted to reach stardom with this world card. She wanted to be a celebrity. And the thing is, she couldn't push that level or reach that level because of her own doing. It's what she manifested on herself, you guys. But it's like, I feel like this three of Pentacles in reverse just tells me that, look, the reason why I feel like she was a problem, or she was part of the problem in the industry, is because that she was one of those people who did not want to cooperate. She didn't want to cooperate. She was trying to do stuff that was outside of her scope of practice. Okay? So if that means like just stuff, like, so anything that a singer not supposed to be doing, that you have other people around you that's supposed to do, I think that she was trying to do that. But I think she was not trying to cooperate with other people. She was hard to work with. So her entitlement made her hard to work with. So she shot herself in the foot when it comes to her career. And that is very true. Her ex-husband was not lying. So anybody who's upset, when you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite. So now you're looking stupid. And she has been belittled to calling CPS on the bloggers. Your great queen, I'm trying to tell you, it's somebody with a title that says Queen Jaguar calls CPS on Tasha K. Your queen has debased herself to the point that she's left from being this beautiful, powerful voice, beautiful woman, creative soul, to being debased, to being on YouTube, calling and lying to CPS. Just for a little bit of attention, a little bit of money. But the whole time what she's not telling you is that she needs that money. Because she's poor. Well, not poor, just broke. It's okay with being broke. A lot of people broke these days. It's COVID. I just feel like y'all need to wake up. Your queen has been debased to calling CPS on people for all the wrong reasons. And you're wasting taxpayers' money. Even when she called the police on Toxic Diamond, it's either her or her friends did it. But she was with that shit, and she was happy about it. And she called the police saying that Toxic wanted to harm herself. So not only are you playing with suicide, you're playing with child abuse. But you're for victims. You're for victims. Y'all are crazy. Why are her followers believing her? And what would they realize? She, who was Jaguar Wright, is Jaguar wrong. She wrong as shit. She needs prayer. But, I'm no longer giving nobody the opportunity to be like, to try to tell me I'm right or wrong. And you actually see what I'm telling you. You see it. You motherfucker see it. Wow, when you say it like that, yes, she got debased. She's debased. Your queen is debased. She has belittled herself into falsely calling CPS on people. She's supposed to be with Erykah Badu and Jill Scotty, living her best life, right? But instead, she's on YouTube with y'all, calling CPS falsely and calling the police, talking about somebody's trying to commit suicide falsely, using the taxpayers' money. So now y'all get a kiki out of her using the taxpayers' money in that state. Y'all are kind of sick. That's sick. Why are the followers believing her And because they're followers. But what makes them want to believe her? And what's the outcome of them following so blindly? Like, I had to tell somebody, well, if you want to follow that wolf in sheep's clothing over a bridge, go ahead. Because you know why? Because she comes off very intuitive. She comes off as very much so tapped in. Okay. She comes off as loving, nurturing, and pretty much she makes them feel special. That manipulative as spirit makes them feel special. But let me go ahead and finish though. Let me get this whole energy. Why are her followers believing her? Like, what's going on? Will they wake up eventually? I feel like they are. They're gonna fall. They're gonna walk away from Jaguar eventually. Will they wake up eventually? 1, 2, 3. And there's no point in me asking did she call CPS because we all know that she did. She has a whole video of her calling CPS and Tasha K. Like, what does a docuseries have to do with you calling CPS and Tasha K? Now you're getting back at her. Anyway, but let's see. Follow her to the bank by buying her music. Yes. Follow her to the bank by buying her music. Yes. Oh, yes. I'm going to tell y'all some real stuff. Eventually, they're going to have to make a choice. Okay. Her followers have already been disappointed in her, okay? And then they see her. Matter of fact, a lot of them are getting disappointed in her. Let me correct that. A lot of them are disappointed in Jaguar. Because it went from, oh, we remember you as the singer, as the songstress, the soulstress, you were Queen Jaguar. But I told you she debased herself, right? She debased herself after all this. And it's like the people that you had at first are not the people that are following you for real now. Because a lot of people that you had at first, they understand the industry stuff like that, but they also loved your voice. So a lot of people kind of fell back from Jaguar. The people who actually really liked her for her music. And it's more so people who now just see her as a disappointment or see her as going through disappointments. People who are sorry for her and people who like nuts. Okay? But right now, they feel like, oh my goodness, this is all good news. Her platform is growing. The people that like the mess are like, oh my God, this is good news. Her platform is growing. Clear communication. She's going back and forth with Tasha. I don't even like Tasha anyway. She's going back and forth, and this is all good. But the real problem is this. Y'all gonna fuck around, and she gonna lose a lawsuit. That's for one. It's bullying with that king of swords in the reverse. She attracts bullies. Cyber bullies. She's attracting cyber bullies. Okay. That's what I want to say. And they like her doing that. So that's what she likes to do. They like her because she's a bully. She's cruel. She can be cruel. You like the good side of her, saying, "Oh, she was relatable and this, that, and the third." But then it's the cruelness, it's the cyberbullying that they also like, and it's also the trash talking. And the problem is, sooner or later, it's either Jaguar is going to retreat off of social media for a while, and that's going to be a distance there. But it's going to be something that she's going to do that's going to make a lot of people fall back from her. Okay? That's the big problem. She's burning bridges. So what y'all think is cool now will not be cool later. Okay? I think a lot of people, other than the people who like the mess, people with common sense sees that she is in mental anguish and they want her to release that. They want her to be able to get over that. But, which they should do, is look at this Princess of Pentacles, right? You see this opportunity for her. Like you said, follow her to the bank and buy her music. Promote her to grow her career again, grow her coin. Okay, that's what they should be doing, but who knows if they're really doing that, because they really like the cyberbullying and they really like a bunch of other stuff. But like I said, most of her real core fans kind of walked away. A lot of her fans now, you probably have some that really was there from day one, but a lot of other people, they're just there for mess. They like the mess. Pretty soon they're gonna have to make a decision. They're gonna have to pick a side. They're gonna have to pick right or wrong. Now, if y'all enjoy her calling CPS and calling the police on people for random stuff, not because they really deserve it, but because you just like to see it, then of course she's gonna be your cup of tea. If you have common sense and don't like your taxpayer money being spent in that way and stuff like that, then you're not going to mess with her no more. If you like the lies, then you're going to mess with her. If you don't like the lies, you're not. But you guys, a lot of her fans are going to have to make that decision, okay? Because they're going to keep seeing stuff. They're going to keep seeing this cruel ass person, okay? And it's not going to be pretty. Y'all are going to have to see that. And then not only that, she's going to have to take a break from social media anyway. In a minute. Okay. She's going to have to retreat and regroup. Because she's going to burn herself. That's what I believe. But I really do feel like you guys should buy her music and pray for her. And encourage her to make music instead of causing drama. And that's going to be hard for a lot of people to do, because a lot of her fans now are only her fans for drama. So within her chat, when you're in her chat or you see people who are pro Jaguar, right? Try to spam it with make music and not drama, okay? Make sure you guys tell your queen that, okay? Tell her that. Keep saying music, music, music. Make sure y'all reiterate the music. Keep putting, in the chat that you will really, or in the comment section, that you really want to see her make music. If you guys love her, you guys will address her mental problems. Tell her to address it. Chill out. Take a chill pill. Rest your brain. And get back to what you enjoy doing. And that way you will make money because you're more positive. You attract more bees to honey than shit. Okay? So that's all I got. Anybody else got any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Yeah, man. I kind of woke up at 4 a.m. in the morning. Okay, quick story. I usually have to be at work at 7 a.m. So a lot of times, like, my alarm goes off at 4. And because of COVID, my schedule had changed, and I'm at work in the afternoons now. But my alarm that I didn't stop, didn't cancel, still goes off at 4. So I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning and felt refreshed. And then I just happened to see this and was like, oh my God, I have to do a reading. So I did the reading. And I kind of like it because it comes together and it shows you exactly what's going on. You guys see this whole picture of what I was saying now, okay? So you guys see her. She's showing you who she is. Believe it, okay? Believe it. Because that's exactly who she is, okay? Don't pussyfoot around the obvious. And if you enjoy watching people make false claims to CPS and the police, go ahead. But if you don't, and you don't want your queen to be debased like that, then you need to tell her to handle her mental health and to make music. That's the only thing you need to tell her. Okay? But all right, you guys. Peace. Love you guys. See you guys later. Maybe I'll lay back down, but I had to do that reading. The spirit moved me. All right, you guys. Peace.